Hi everyone. Can we learn about some more errors when verbs disagree with the subject? This is a very important thing. The agreement of subject and the verb is very important when you speak, you address a crowd, or when you write up an article. It is a very important aspect to be noted while writing and even while speaking also. So let us see something about it. Let us take few example sentences and analyze how it should be done. He and I was together when the bell rang. So what are the subjects here? He and I. So what's the verb here? Was. Does it sound right? He and I was together. Does the subject agree with the verb? Yes or no? Does the subject he and I agree with the verb was? Yes or no? No. No will be the correct answer. He and I are the subjects here and the wrong usage of verb is was. So how it should be? He and I were together when the bell rang. So the subject here talked about is he and I. The verb should be were. He and I were together when the bell rang. The correct verb will not be a singular verb. It will be a plural verb. Were. So the correct usage of subject and the verb agreement is he and I were together when the bell rang. Let us take another sentence. Some of us is not satisfied with the situation. Observe carefully. Some of us is not satisfied with the situation. What is the subject here? Us. What is the verb used here? Is. Doesn't it sound weird? Yes, you're right. Some of us are not satisfied with the situation. The subject is us, but the correct usage of verb will be plural verb are. So the correct sentence will be some of us are not satisfied with the situation. In the first sentence, the subject will not agree with the verb is. The subject us does not agree with the verb is. In the correct usage, the subject us agrees with the verb are. So, some of us are not satisfied with the situation is the correct agreement of subject and the verb. Now observe the next sentence. Some of the money are still with me. So what is the subject here? Money. The sentence speaks about money. The subject money. What is the verb used here? Are. So even this sounds weird and it is not supposed to be correct. Some of the money is still with me. The subject is money and the verb that should be correct is and not are. Some of the money is still with me. Now only the single subject agrees with the single verb. Okay, now look at the next sentence. All of the money were spent. All of the money were spent. So what is the subject here? Subject is the money. Verb that is being used is were. All of the money were spent. It is not all the money, all of the money. There is a difference between all the money and all of the money. So in this context, all of the money was spent. Money is the subject and the singular verb should be was. So the correct usage of subject agreement and verb will be all of the money was spent.